All right, so this is a Breville BOV900SS toaster oven. For those of you who have one, that's probably why you're here. About a $450, $500 oven, and you'll find a lot of complaints on the internet that the door doesn't shut or the timer doesn't work. And there's some videos out there on how to fix it, but unfortunately they are not complete in how to do it. So I'm going to show you what really is wrong here today. So I've already taken the lid off, and there's plenty of videos out there to tell you how to take the lid off, so I'm not going to do that. But the way this works, that's the door switch there, and this piece, this guide, has to hit that door switch and push it down so that the door shows is closed and then the timer works. But one of two things happens. This guide here drops too low, and it either hits that switch and keeps the door open, as I have the problem here, or you open it, and I'll do this, oops, and it comes down and it just drops under that switch, which it's not doing right now, unfortunately, but there we go. And then the timer doesn't work. So there's a lot of videos that tell you, oh, just bend that timer switch differently, or tighten the spring, or something like that. But that's not the problem. The problem is this little doohickey here, which is a bushing that the guide runs on, and it wears out. And I'm gonna stop this and pull it out, and I'll show you what's wrong there. Okay, so here's that bushing, which I've pulled out of the spot. You just unscrew it. It comes down to two pieces. The back comes off. That's how you get it out. But what you'll see is when you pull it out, it probably has this, and this is a little black because I tried to fix it initially with some JB weld, but see how that slot has just worn in there? Let me pull it apart and you can see even better when it's pulled into two pieces. And so that slot gets worn in there, and then the door falls down and the timer doesn't work, or the door doesn't close. So somehow you have to replace this. And I have reached out to Breville and said, can I get this part? And they said, oh, no, we don't let you work inside our ovens. We don't sell parts inside the oven, but you can ship it back to us for a mere $160 and we'll fix it. For a poor design, if you look around the internet, there's dozens of videos out here that say, hey, this isn't working. But anyway, their claim is that they don't want us to work inside the oven, even though they will sell you this spring right there for about 10 bucks, which you have to get into the oven, and it's even attached to the part we're going to fix now. So what you can do as an alternative is head to your hardware store and fix this for under $1. And what you'll need is a nylon spacer that's M5. It's 10 millimeter outer diameter, 5.3 millimeter inner diameter. You might want to shave it down just a little bit because it's slightly thick, but if you can find this at your hardware store, it's perfect. And two M5 metric washers. And all you do is build this up and basically, sandwich them together, and it comes about the same height as this. Sorry, I'm really making a mess of this here, but you'll see how this works. So there you go. So it's basically, oops, they're basically about the same. And it's a little tricky to get in there because now you get three pieces to deal with instead of just the two, but it can be done, and once you get it in there, the oven will work perfectly. So let me stop this and put it back together, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so there we have it. Just screwed in there. You can see fits pretty well. And we scan back and start to look at the oven now. No more noise. It's very quiet now, and it shuts perfectly. And as you'll see, it's hitting that switch, turning it off, as a new oven. So might be a little tricky to find the spot parts. Go to your local hardware store, skip the Home Depot, they won't have it. But if you go to like a Ace or something that has a lot of screws and bolts, you should be able to find what you need and fix it for less than $1. So hope that helps. Thanks.